Pakistan has rejected claims by the Afghan Taliban that it carried out strikes against alleged militant hideouts inside Pakistani territory. In a statement, Pakistan's Information Ministry described the claims as false and said a rudimentary drone sent by the Afghan Taliban had entered Pakistani airspace near Khyber district before being detected and neutralized by the Pakistan Air Force. The ministry accused the Taliban administration of sheltering and supporting various militant groups inside Afghanistan and said such statements were being used to deflect attention from terrorism originating from Afghan territory. The Afghan Taliban had earlier claimed it launched airstrikes against what it described as terrorist hideouts in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and Balochistan. The latest exchange comes just weeks after Pakistan conducted strikes on alleged militant targets across the border, with Islamabad said killed 26 terrorists. Pakistan has repeatedly urged Kabul to dismantle militant sanctuaries linked to the Tehreek-e-Taliban Pakistan or TTP, while the Taliban government continues to deny those accusations, insisting that Pakistan's security challenges are an internal matter. Meanwhile, Pakistan has taken its growing water dispute with India back to the United Nations. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has written to the President of the UN Security Council accusing India of violating the Indus Waters Treaty through infrastructure projects linked to the Chenab River system. Pakistan argues that the projects are designed to divert water flows in a way that threatens its water security, food production, and economic stability. Islamabad has urged the Security Council to take notice of what it calls India's brazen violations of the treaty and warned that water is increasingly being weaponized in South Asia. The dispute follows India's decision last year to place the Indus Waters Treaty in abeyance after heightened tensions between the two countries. Pakistan maintains that unilateral actions violate international law and points to rulings by the Permanent Court of Arbitration that have questioned India's position. In neighboring India, authorities in Tamil Nadu have launched a health investigation into pollution complaints linked to a Tata Electronics factory that supplies components for Apple's iPhone. Farmers living near the facility allege that wastewater from the plant has contaminated agricultural land and local water sources, leading to crop damage and skin-related health concerns. According to documents reviewed by Reuters, local health officials have been investigating the complaints since May. Initial testing found signs of bacterial contamination in water samples collected from nearby farms, while separate environmental tests reported elevated levels of dissolved solids in local wells. Tata Electronics say recent water samples collected from inside its facility showed no evidence of contamination, and the company maintains that it is complying with environmental standards. The case is drawing attention because of India's growing role as a major manufacturing hub for Apple and other global technology companies. Further south, Sri Lanka is battling its worst dengue fever outbreak in years. Health authorities say more than 44,000 cases and 28 deaths have been recorded since January, including 5 children. Officials blame the sharp increase on a combination of monsoon conditions, unplanned urbanization, and environmental damage caused by Cyclone Dudwa, which struck the island late last year. The number of infections has nearly doubled since April, placing growing pressure on public hospitals. More than half of all reported cases have come from Sri Lanka's western region, including the capital, Colombo. Health officials have launched nationwide cleanup operations targeting mosquito breeding grounds and warned that infections could continue rising over the next several weeks before beginning to ease. And in Bangladesh, police have issued a nationwide alert ahead of the founding anniversary of the Awami League on June 23rd. Authorities say planned activities by Awami League supporters could trigger clashes with rival political groups, particularly members of the National Citizen Party and the anti-discrimination student movement. Police have been instructed to strengthen security measures and increase intelligence monitoring amid concerns that tensions could escalate and affect public order. Those are the latest developments from across South Asia.